It's Shawn and Cyd. Hi,
Hey, it's
honey.
been a minute.
It's been a hot minute. Let's do a clink before we get past any of this. Happy wind down with Shawn and Cyd, everybody. Clink, girly girl. Beep.
Clink.
Yay. Mm, I have a good one today.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm,
What do you
mm-mm.
have?
I have something that should probably be my mantra. Truth be told. Truth be
Really?
told. You
Really?
know, you said I go through the wine aisle and I just kind of like look for what's going on in my life today. So,
Flavor of the week.
this
What
is
truths have
really
you told this week, Mom?
um we're gonna play two truths and a lie. What's that game you play?
I love that game.
Yeah. No, it's amazing. I was thinking about this because I know you probably don't believe that I get deep when I'm in the wine aisle, but I can remember, granted, probably when I was in my 20s and could drink wine, you maybe had 50 brands you could pick from. You know, it was
Mm-hmm.
not like now there must be 500 to 1,000 different bottles and titles. And I'm like, how in the world, girl, this show's going to go on forever.
That's true. We're never running out of wine.
Right.
I
What do you
think
drink?
I this is a Chianti.
You
Classico.
and your Italian Chiantis.
Pretty darn
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Little dry if you're into that, but
I think you
it's
like the
yummy.
drier wines, don't you?
I
Yeah.
do. I don't like anything too sweet.
No, I'm with you on that. Yeah, I haven't
Mm-hmm.
seen you. You've been a world traveler. You celebrated your birthday with your brother, which is super sweet.
Oh my gosh, it was awesome. I hadn't been back to, so Graham, my brother, lives in LA. If you
Uh-huh.
don't know that, I hadn't been back to LA in probably 2 or 3 years, maybe more.
Yeah.
So it was so good to see him and his fiance, Deb. Brandon came with us. We just hung out. But I tell you what, the fashion in LA,
Yeah.
it's anything goes. I felt very simple out there. You go to dinner and someone is wearing flannel pajamas and the other person next to you is wearing all leather and pearls and dressed to the nines. I mean, it's
Right.
just anything goes. You can wear tennis shoes anywhere or you can wear stilettos in the same place. No one really cares. It's
See,
so cool.
I see Graham's fiance, or soon to be, daughter, sister-in-law. I see Debbie as such a fashionista, but she's always dressed so nice. You know what I mean? I
She's
can't
definitely
imagine
on
her
trend. Yeah.
in flannels going to a restaurant.
It was kind of an example, but people legitimately will wear sweatpants and like a ripped t shirt and tennis shoes to a nice restaurant, and it's cool.
Well,
I mean, out there, anything goes. So, anyways, it was just a blast. So much
yeah, I
fun.
missed you guys because I needed more dog wranglers because I have been through it, girl.
You're getting your
Bella
steps in.
and
You don't have a
Stevie.
small backyard or a small neighborhood. Those are some yards. So
You
you're
know,
running.
I 3 times now have been on full scale sprints trying to find the dogs. Stevie never used to escape. Never. She was not a digger. She wasn't a runner. Then we get Knucklehead, who's right here. I'm talking about Knucklehead. And I forgot to tell you today, Sydney, I take him out because now I'm scared to death. I stand in the yard with them. I watched her. She grabbed her big old meaty paw, pulled a log out from underneath the fence that I had wedged in there. It was like, nice try, lady. She just literally,
Oh
with
my
this big
gosh.
meaty paw, pulled it right out.
You're in trouble. This is going to be
I
an
have to
ongoing
find a
issue. I hate
solution.
to tell you.
I'm going to tell you one thing about your mama. Your mama can still run.
I have
I
not
ran
seen you run at a fast pace in a while. We used to go
30
on
minutes.
jogs.
I know I ran 30 minutes in rain boots and I have a blister about that big to show for it. I was scared though. They were gone 30 minutes
Uh,
yesterday.
I
Oh,
hope you had socks on, or that was a
no
squeaky
socks.
run.
I didn't have time for socks. It was
Oh,
throw on rain boots and I'm running,
ouch.
screaming, whistling, and, and gasping for air and running, screaming, whistling. And one of my neighbors, I don't know her that well because we have a lot of land, right? So, but she's always been very nice. But she came popping out of her house and she said, are you looking for your dogs? And I'm thinking, no, I just run, whistle, and do this all the time in rain boots through neighbors' yards. I mean, she was super sweet, but she said, well, I'm about to go to the post office. I'll drive around and, and see if I can help find them. I said, they've got tags on, but oh my gosh, both of them left, both of them for 30 minutes because I was on a business call and I
Oh,
turned away, totally vegged out, and they were gone. Ugh, but they came
scary
back.
stuff. Those
I
are your
know. So
babies.
we're finding a new solution. And we're also looking for a new sponsor. Thank you, Craft Singles. Because had it not been for you,
That was
Bella
pretty good.
never would have come to me ever. So if you're looking for a sponsor, you want to pick up a podcast, you got it right here. Come here,
We
girl.
do love some craft singles
Bella.
for all uses. For the dogs,
Bella, come
for
here.
us,
Come here.
for your under eyes.
Who's your favorite cheese? Bella, come here.
Also,
Come here.
I have to tell a quick story because your rain boots and blisters reminded me, and this is another little LA tidbit. I was at, I'll just say it. We were at Nordstrom, Deb and I, out in LA in the shoe section, and I overheard this woman about your age, happy as can be about her high-heeled sandals. And she
Bless her
walks up
heart.
to the sales associate and goes, "Oh, these are great. They fit perfect." And the sales associate said, "Yeah, and they really cover your bunion well." Wow, we are honest out here. Holy moly.
That would not be my first sales pitch if I ever was selling
So
shoes.
yeah. I
Oh my
bought them for
God.
you and they're on the way.
I feel her pain. Bless her heart. I don't think there's an older word than bunion. I mean, it is about as old as a word can sound, right?
I'm so doomed.
Yeah,
I know
my
I'll
feet
have
hurt.
them.
Yeah, from running in rain boots for half an hour.
Good for you.
Yeah, I got a pulled butt muscle from it all. But I will tell you this girl can lift herself up over a fence because we don't have railings on our side. I put that wire up.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to get up a 4-foot fence without a place to put my feet and get over.
Wow.
Well, I'm very proud of myself, but I pulled a butt muscle. So that's what happens.
Ripped your pants.
Yeah, that too.
That'll be the next thing.
That is. It's very close. So this is only the precursor to the podcast we should tell you about. The podcast is about a half hour. You can check it out. We finally have everything up, ready to go. We're back on all your favorite podcast sites, and you can check us out also on our website, and that's ShawnandCyd.com. And this week we have some fun topics, don't we, Sid?
Oh, we sure do. I will
Okay.
credit you for a few of these.
Well, first of all, I will say you and I love Love is Blind. We got addicted to that, right?
Absolutely love it.
Oh,
No pun
okay.
intended.
Once it was done, it's a Netflix series about dating where supposedly if you meet two people without seeing each other, if it's that kind of a relationship, it's going to be based on just friendship. Well, none of that has really panned out, but whatever. Attraction seems to play into this. Who knew?
For
But
some, it did.
now they say The Ultimatum is the new one to watch, and it's by the same producers, same Netflix kind of setup, and Nick Lachey and Vanessa, whatever her last name is. We'll say Lachey. I don't know. But
Mhm.
so how this works is now they actually have couples who are committed, but then they are tempted or go out with these other people just to see, is it enough? And is the ultimatum that your partner gave you originally enough to keep you there? Does it matter as much as you thought it did? I don't know. It's
I'll
a
be
silly thing.
watching it.
We'll get into it deeper. Also, there's something called hesitating. They've come up with all these funny terms for dating, and this new one is COVID based, hesitating. And this is, yeah, you want to date, but you really don't want to date because you really don't want to put yourself out there because COVID, and
Mm-hmm.
so many things have happened. So you are hesitating. You're like reaching out to people, but not following through. I think it's very
Huh.
interesting.
We will chat about Sean Ireland and hesitating.
Maybe these things hit a little close to home. And lastly, this one I'm happy to say does not hit close to home, but it is a story for the ages. Mom basically had a baby in the toilet. And
That's one way to say it.
I'm trying to say it as nicely as I can, but she literally didn't want the baby until she saw the baby and picked the baby up out of a toilet, fell in love with her baby. Sydney, I'm
God
sorry I
willing.
gave just a traditional birth to you because I think we would be even closer had we done it another way.
On the toilet.
I don't
What an
think
entry.
so.
Oh
Right?
boy.
So we'll talk about those things and a lot of other ridiculousness. That's what we do. But all right, everybody, make sure you check us out. Thanks always to our sponsors. Give them a hit up again, will you?
Absolutely. North Star Family Dental, Merle Norman at Polaris, the Wesley Communities, First Light Home Care, Diet Pepsi.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm missing one this time.
Um, um, I
Avola
think
Lanza for
thank
my
you.
short hair.
Yeah, I love your hair. I love
Thanks,
the inches
Allison.
off. So cute.
Yeah, can't
Avola
forget
Lanza
them.
Grandview. Well, we love our sponsors. We love you guys. So make sure you check out our podcast so we can have a little more fun and just kind of let our hair down, even though hers is shorter.
We're still letting it down. Clink.
Cling girl. Love you.
Love you.
Meow.